I just wanted to do a quick rant because I found a video on my computer that was seemingly made a while back. So I checked and it was made back in 2021, and I just noticed how different that old video was edited. Almost seemingly like it was better edited than the stuff I put out now. Not exactly, because I could still do that type of editing, I just don't. And I kind of wanted to talk about the state of YouTube right now. So something I noticed with that video was it was very like choppy, cuts a lot. It had subtitles, annoying subtitles flashing on the screen, boom, boom, boom. And it was made during a time, 2021, 2020, when COVID was happening. And that was like a time period where YouTube was it was like, it was just developing that kind of style of editing, of having subtitles on everything, and it was getting more I guess Mr. Beastie, can you say that? It was getting more like mass produced, I'd say, and more like appealing to more audiences, just generally. And this kind of started with like Mr. Beast and like some of the Minecraft YouTubers, I think, did that as well, that were popular at the time. And a lot of YouTubers that became big during that time where COVID was very present, those kind of made this style of editing that is still going on to this day, still the norm, still the trend. And it is quite hard to succeed on YouTube if you don't follow that trend that everyone is doing. There are a few people that have become successful still not like changing from their old editing style, like Moist Critical, for example. But the problem there is that he already had a fan base before, and I haven't seen anyone in like recent years becoming big off of not copying the new style of editing, that kind of brain rotted editing style where you need subtitles every second or a cut every second for people to like appreciate the content. It feels like long form content is like slowly dying. And what I mean by that is like these long form videos seems to be getting shorter and shorter. Before, when you would get a recommended some cool like documentary or something about a subject, it would seem like the videos were very long, often between 30 minutes to hours, and nowadays you can find, equally as good, but still like way shorter videos that are way more edited, highly edited, very well made, and they're like 12 minutes, 20 minutes something. And there's been this clear shift in YouTube, and even in gaming videos, where the things are just getting shorter and shorter and more highly produced all the time. It feels like if you want to succeed, you kind of have to get on that ladder where you have to work really hard every single day to try and make it to the top. And it's just not the same as it used to be, And I'm saying this as someone who isn't big on YouTube. It's never been big on YouTube, let's be honest. But still, I've noticed how, when I first started watching YouTube, back in, I don't even know when, but I was watching old Jacksepticeye, old Markiplier videos. Those videos were not that well made, it was just, they kind of made them entirely themselves, and they were much longer, less cuts, and that's kind of the YouTube that I grew up with. And now the space is totally different, and of course I have adapted to the space as well. Obviously you still watch YouTube, and I love a lot of the things that have come with this new trend of YouTube. Like highly produced videos are great, it's so cool to see that one person or a few people are able to make something that's so highly produced and well made that it could rival like actual big documentaries made by like people like Netflix, you know what I'm saying? Like people like Lamino are able to produce something that in like a lot of cases is better than anything Netflix would have put out on the same topic. And there are still YouTubers that you can go to if you want to see longer videos, like for example Lamino that I talked about. He makes his videos are often hours long. You have Pyrocynical, whenever he talks about games, those are very fucking long. The Darkwood video is over 8 hours. That is insane. And I watched the entire thing, and I haven't even played Darkwood.
What?
I don't know what that says about me,
but it's probably not healthy.
the point that I'm trying to make is that this space is very different now, and all of this over editing and oversimplifying things has become, it's made the platform less enjoyable to be on. I feel like I often find myself scrolling for YouTube, finding just slop videos over and over again, not really finding the stuff that I actually like watching. And the output of the stuff that feels that it comes from the heart, that it is really passionate, it's more, down to earth, just cameras talking to your audience. I feel like that content is slowly fading. And more we're starting to see this highly produced short form where the person is almost like a character. That content just continues to evolve and be the big thing on the platform all the time. And it is kind of sad to see, and I really don't think it's gonna stop, and that's why it's so sad. I don't think that the old content where it was just someone talking to their audience, someone with a camera just sitting here like I'm doing right now, just talking, just yapping, you know what I mean? That content is dying. And I think give it a couple of years and this content will have died completely. There will be no one left to do videos like this. And that is sad, but it is inevitable. TikTok and Instagram Reels and nobody uses Spotlight, nobody uses Shorts, but you know what I'm saying. Those short form content videos has very much affected YouTube as a whole and not just YouTube Shorts, and it's showing. And I just wanted to make this to kind of just get my feelings out on it. And as I said, I found that video on my computer, and the thing with that video is that I realized that I was following the same trends back then, and now that I've grown, I've been more like, okay, I want to do the things that I actually want to do. Like, fuck the trends. I want to make the things that I feel passionate about and edit it in the way that I like. How I grew up watching content. That's the kind of content that I want to put out to other people. Whereas back then, it was more like I felt this grind that I needed to get to the top, whereas now I'm just putting out YouTube videos because I like to. And obviously that makes a huge difference, and it really made me reflect watching back on that video just how much these trends must influence other people of my age and people that are coming up, because most people that are getting big on YouTube right now are very young, and obviously they're going to be influenced by the trends set by other people on YouTube because they also want to make it big. That's kind of the thing. When you're young, you really want to strive to be better and better and better. And I'm still young, don't get me wrong, alright? And then it's not like that strive to be great has vanished, not at all. That follows you into your 20s, you know what I'm saying? But the point is, it's not the same strive to be great that I had back then. I feel like I've grown more to be comfortable just being completely myself on what I make. I feel like that's something that more people should be doing, and they should be more comfortable in just, if you just want to fucking play a game, not that much editing, just talk to your audience, then you shouldn't be afraid to put out that content. I think that it's very easy to want to continue with the trends that are set by other people, but I just ask you to take a second and think for yourself, what is the content that I want to make? What is it that I want to put out? And I think you should do that, and fuck what anybody else says. Do it for you, don't do it for other people. I feel like most people on this platform started making content because they were passionate about it, and I think if you just follow trends, you're gonna lose that passion. It happened to me. That's why that video was, as I said, that was released in 2021. Now it's 2025. I just started uploading videos again. I haven't uploaded anything between 2021 and 2024. It was dead because I wasn't passionate about it. I kind of lost the passion after a while, and now I've come back and realized this is what I want to make, and that's what I'm gonna make. And if I want to make something else, then I'm gonna make that. And you shouldn't be afraid of doing that. That's kind of my entire rant. Just wanted to get that out. Bye.